Okay. I think we're live. Hold on, let me mute that.
Hope we're live.
I think, hopefully, we're live. Hi guys, it's Hilly and Hannah. You are watching our live Q&A all about the making of Supernatural Parody. The strange part about this whole stream is we are about 3 minutes in the future. So right now we're still seeing the photo and the music that you guys just saw.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now we see that we're live.
See, look at my face. So, there's a little delay in our stream, but what we're doing for questions, so there's no lagging or anything, we are going to take all of your guys' questions via our Twitters.
At Hilly Hindi.
At Hilly Hindi.
At Hannah Hindi.
And if you have a question for both of us, at Hillywood Show. But please follow those accounts and use the hashtag Supernatural Parody in those tweets, so that we can find them, because there might be a couple coming in. But we're really excited you guys are in here. Oh my God, this week has been insane.
It's been crazy for us. Like, you guys are amazing. We didn't even know what to think. I think we were just kind of sitting pretty much just staring and drooling. Like, the whole time, like, we were just like, because we didn't know. I was like, this is insane. Like, you guys are... I don't even know. I'm like speechless. You guys are amazing.
We have, just so the SPN Hillywood family knows, you guys have set a new record for videos.
Yep.
Yeah, and for the most viewed, because I think our most viewed in a day was Breaking Dawn Part 2. That had 293,000.
293,000 views the first day.
The first day. And that week was the record for it. It had a million views in a week. Well, Supernatural Parody made 600,000 in a day, and it's not even been a week. Well, tomorrow will be a week, and it has 2.3
the last time I checked.
So I don't think we'll ever have a hit like this ever again, and we hope you guys keep watching when we do the next one. But thanks to you guys, because we couldn't have done it without you.
Thanks for sharing it. Like, that makes such a big difference. A lot of people will just watch it and they're like, oh, that was funny, that was nice. And then it just... That's it. I'm like, you have to share it to get more people to view it, to get it bigger and bigger. And that's you guys. Like, we don't do anything. We just kind of sit back and we hope that you guys share it, and you did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, and also, I see a couple of you are saying you don't have Twitter. We are going to be looking at the chat room a little bit, but our response to your question is going to be like
super
4 minutes later.
Yeah.
So just so you know, but we are going to be looking at both. Like right now, we're seeing you guys say hi to us, and we're seeing that some of you are from France and around the world, and that's really neat. So, alrighty, there's comments on our shirts. Alright, show us our shirts.
What is this, guys?
Angel's gonna play, demons gonna hate. I'm just gonna shake. And look at mine. Mine is Osric. We have Chibi Osric. We have Chibi Hilly Dean
With a hamburger.
with the hamburger on the first blade, and we have Chibi Hannah as Cass saying,
It resembles
"Shake
me.
it off." This is like, oh my gosh, we love these designs. There's
another design too.
Yeah, this one's originally by us. The Demons Gonna Hate one is a design that we found from a fan on Tumblr. And also this one specifically was a girl from France, and she tweeted me a really rough sketch of like Dean with his hands up, and I was like, holy crap, I'm about to die with the cuteness overload. Can you please make this? And I kind of like told her how I wanted them posed and how I wanted the mark of Cain. So these are really cute, guys. They're available in our shops right now. They will be delivered in a black Impala in 4 to 5 weeks to your house. So we are taking orders now, and sizes are going very, very fast. So I would get on that ASAP.
Sizes are extra small to 4X.
Yes. All right, so we have the first question in, and I just caught it in the chat box. They said, who wrote the lyrics to the song?
We did.
We did.
How did that even start? My God, I like never remember like how things begin sometimes.
I honestly, someone asked, they said, why did you choose Shake It Off? And I couldn't really remember. I remember Shake It Off was in About a Boy in season 10.
Right.
And I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, oh, okay, that's cute. And I saw that some fans didn't like that song, but I thought it was a cute ending. And then as it just kept going along, I was going through. Remember, we had like 3 different options for Supernatural songs.
Oh yeah, that first idea.
We were this close to choosing something else, and it was just kind of out of the blue. I just started listening to Tay Swift again on like my considered maybe for parody songs, and I go, wait a second, Shake It Off, and I thought of Dean shaking, and that was the whole concept, was just the shake. I mashed it with the hand, and then from there it built.
Yeah.
Yay! So the hashtag you have to use for Twitter is hashtag Supernatural Parody. And if you're going to tweet us, mine is at Hilly Hindi. If you have a question for me, if you have a question for Hannah, it's at Hannah Hindi. Or if you have a question for both of us, at Hillywood Show. And again, please follow those accounts and tweet with the hashtag Supernatural Parody so that we can for sure find you guys.
Yay!
Yeah. Oh my god, this is so exciting. We are so excited that you guys have tuned in tonight, because I know there's like not a new episode of Supernatural tonight.
Yeah. Well, we can talk Supernatural Parody and all supernatural things.
Yay!
Yay!
I think today they're restarting. Yeah, I think it's 10. Yeah, 10.
They're doing
episode
season
1. All right. Wow, the questions are coming in.
Holy crap, here it comes.
All right, question from Daphne.
I'm just going to put mine down, and then I'll find a question.
Question from Daphne. To all of us. It says, how long did each filming day take? And by the way, love you guys, and great job on the Supernatural parody.
Thank you very much. Well, if you watch the behind the scenes feature, that will definitely tell you how long we were on set, and also Dean's video diaries, that will also tell you. Sometimes we began, I think one of our longest days, Hilly was up for 26 hours, but that's because makeup had to be applied, and then makeup had to be taken off. So it wasn't like you wake up in the morning and you drive to set, or it only takes me an hour. It took her 4 to 5 hours to put it on.
Yeah.
And then when I said, oh, don't worry, I gave you time to sleep for the next day, she goes, I discovered it takes me 2.5 hours to get it off.
Yeah. So,
long days.
Yeah, I think for me, I think the hardest day physically, because, like, you know, it's like you deal with it for a while. You're just like, who cares? I'm staying up. I'm having fun. I'm doing what I love. By the 6th day, which I don't know if you guys watched the behind the scenes, it's when we shot karaoke.
Yeah, karaoke.
And we shot the recreation scenes of Dean killing Abaddon. And that was the day where everyone started cleaning up and helping right after karaoke, and I don't know what happened. Me and Osric just completely passed out on the benches, and there was like construction going around, there was props falling and a bunch of sawdust and noise, and we were gone.
There was a wall that fell from the set.
Yeah.
They were moving it and it bumped something and the whole wall, it was so loud.
And we were
did not even wake up.
Completely gone. I just woke up, I'm like, what happened? I felt so kind of weird that day, but other than that, like,
it's a lack of sleep.
Yeah, once we got into, and then we went to Oregon and all they played was reggae music.
Oh my god.
Do you guys want to hear a funny story? And then we'll start taking more questions. But this is like story time. We can talk to you guys.
This is what happened. Like, if you're talking behind the scenes, this is what happened.
Yeah, this is what happened. So we get to Oregon. Where was it? Applegate, Oregon. We stayed at this very, very nice place called the Applegate River Lodge. And they told us on Wednesday night it was music night. And so we didn't really think anything of it. We were like, there's going to be maybe some banjos and like some guitar. It's going to be fun.
Cute.
Yeah. And they said it starts at 9 and it'll end at 12 midnight. Well, I had to be up and ready to go on set by 7. So that means I had to be up by 3 to do makeup. And they started playing their music, and I don't know if any of you have been following me since then, but I think some of you saw the video, and it was like the loudest reggae music you would ever hear in your freaking life. Like, holy crap, it was bad.
It was bad. Because
bad.
It wasn't even good music.
No.
Like, it wasn't like a nice reggae.
We like reggae, yeah.
Okay, it was like... Well, first of all,
everyone was high.
I hate to say this, but they were all high. You could smell weed
our room was a fog.
Our room was fog. Like, I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
It was like having a band that plays bad, like on the other side of your bedroom wall. Like, I'm not even joking, because our room, apparently we thought we had like a room away No, it was like your bedroom.
It was only like a 7.
Well, it's like a lodge.
A 7-room lodge.
But the place they were playing was like the lobby, but it was like right there, like by our room.
Yeah, and it was the loudest. It was like concert music, and it would repeat and repeat and repeat. And I didn't get any sleep.
They were a little high, so they were repeating a lot.
Yeah.
They were supposed to... What time were they supposed to end?
They were supposed to end at 12. They ended at 2:30, and I was still up, sitting in my bed like this. Just praying and trying to control every aspect of not going berserk on them. I was literally going to, like, scream and, like, have a conniption attack.
I just remember the next morning.
Because mentally, you're just... I knew I wasn't going to sleep, and I think that's the worst when you're trying to sleep.
And you can't.
Yeah.
I remember the next morning after it had happened, Osric had to come get makeup done by me, and he came in and I was like, oh, did you like, I said, did you hear that band last night? Because we were still trying to be quiet because he was like at 6 in the morning or something for
I
makeup.
was up at 3.
Yeah, I had already done my makeup at 4. She did hers at 3. I'm doing Osric at 6, and he just started singing one of the songs, and I started cracking up. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And Hillary's like, that's the same song I kept hearing all night.
I sang along with it too. So, but no one else knew that song but me and Osric.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Oh, it was awful.
Terrible.
Anyway, that's a fun story.
So I was like, okay, I gotta drive the Impala. Hopefully I don't fall asleep and crash this thing because I'm so tired. But actually that day I wasn't even affected. I felt it the next day, how it kind of catches up on you. All right, Hannah, you take a question
I'm
now.
looking, but there's like too many.
Hashtag, I still see some people asking. It's hashtag Supernatural Parody. Super easy.
Oh, Emily Slyton says, is working with Osric as much fun as I think it would be? Because it feels like it would be really awesome to work with him.
Yes. The most down-to-earth, normal, fun,
completely
fun-loving, yeah, no ego. I mean, that's how we met.
He never even complains. Yeah. Like, you can tell, I could tell when he was tired, but it was just a normal reaction. It was never, oh, why, or not. No. Like, so easy to work with. No. I was like, you're awesome, Osric. Thank you.
So, yeah. Super fun, and we couldn't have had it any other way. I couldn't picture anyone else playing Sam. And there was a time where he kind of said that I might be busy and I might not be able to do it. And it was the worst news possible. And I was like, oh, no. I was like, we're going to say a prayer. Hopefully you'll be able to make it. And thankfully it worked out because, like I said, I couldn't picture in my head working with anyone like that. Because it's like, who else would we have used as Sam? Some random guy you guys don't know? No, we wanted to use someone extra special.
Yeah.
All I kept picturing was Osric. That's it. So I'm just so thankful that he was able to commit so long.
There was a lot of days.
How many days did Osric have to commit?
Well, he didn't have... Well, the problem was...
He couldn't, like, go...
He couldn't leave because, like, certain days was only reserved for, like, for example, Adam, who played Crowley, because he had to leave to go to Ohio. Like, everyone's schedule was, like... It was really rough. It was almost like if we don't work around his schedule or that person's schedule or this person, you don't have them. So I had to kind of say, are you okay with like maybe shooting for 2 days and then not shooting one day and breaking and then shooting again? And he was like, okay, like no issue. And then he would even come on set and he would just like hang out and he would be like, where do you need the light? I'm like, you are so cool. Thank you, Osric.
Hence throwing cups at my head.
Yes. Can I throw the cup at Hilly's head? Yes, I need people to throw napkins. He, like, jumped on that, like, right away. Yeah.
Sorry, I have to re-blog that we're live. I totally forgot to do it.
Oh, you want me to look at another question?
Yes, from my personal account. Okay, we're just going to re-blog.
Alrighty.
Who's the next question from? You read there at the third.
Kimmy Posner.
Kimmy.
Hi, Kimmy. What cameras did you guys use for this parody? I love you guys.
We love you too. Thank you, Kimmy.
We used a Red Epic for this one.
What has a Red Epic been used on?
A Red Epic has been used only for the Lord of the Rings parody, but it's also been used for the movie The Hobbit, directed by Peter Jackson, The Avengers,
Sucker Punch.
Yeah, a whole bunch of fun
Superman.
Stuff. Yeah. So it's a really awesome camera. Of course, I will say this yet again because everyone thinks we have this camera. We don't own it. We have to rent it. So it is pretty tough because then I'm like, uh-oh, Hilly, like, we can only afford the camera for, like, this amount of days. And she's like, but I want to do this many locations. I'm like, we can't. So, yeah. But it's awesome.
No.
Oh, my God. It's beautiful. But I will tell you, they do have a mind of their own.
Holy crap, you guys, my
Twitter
feed.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yikes!
Just start reading one.
Okay.
I'll look for one in a minute.
Okay, I'm trying to find one that's not like a repeat that we just talked about.
I know. A couple of them are repeats, so it's not that we're ignoring you. It just may be something that's like, oh god, that was asked 5 times. Just pick one. We love you all. We do, honestly.
Haley Aberreg.
Hi, Haley.
She says, just kind of off topic, which supernatural characters are you most like in real life? You don't know? No, huh?
If me and you were Dean and Sam, which one would you be?
I don't know. I think I have both aspects of them. Because I think
I'd be more Dean.
I don't know.
I feel like
that's too hard of a question. I feel like I'm caring as Sam.
I was gonna say you're very caring.
But I feel like I can be kind of jerky like Dean sometimes.
I feel like I can be way more jerky.
You're sarcastic.
It's sarcastic.
But I feel like you would be more of the Sam, as in like
the crying one.
Yes, like way more sensitive.
Okay, so we're both.
Where can I buy a t-shirt? Joy Bells wants to know. You can buy it at, I wish I had an annotation. It's shophillywood.com. Shophillywood.com. And there we have 3 different designs. So we have this one, we have the lyric shirt, and we also have the Demon's Gonna Hate, 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 which is really popular right now, actually. So you should go get your sizes sooner than later, because I know some of you are like, oh, I'm not going to be able to buy it till 2 months down the road. And what happens is, like, we put in a certain amount of orders.
As for a certain amount of sizes.
Yeah, once those sells out, then, like, you can't purchase for, like, a 3-month period or 4-month, or they might not, we just might say we're not going to include those anymore. So it just depends on how well they do.
Yeah. Okay, Ashley says, how do you guys find the exact matches to the clothing? Hashtag Supernatural Parody. Good job, Ashley.
Oh my god, that took forever.
Plaid.
I'm looking
plaid,
at
plaid.
all of Dean's costumes right now.
Yeah, we have some of the costumes in here.
That took freaking forever. It took us at least
I think it took us a week. No,
like
almost
2 weeks.
Almost 2 weeks. That never takes that long.
No.
We're usually pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I think it took 2 weeks because with this, like when we did Lord of the Rings, it's kind of like, oh hey, Grandma, can you create this cape or this little Hobbit shirt? And you know, you buy material, then you go into the pattern and things like that. But with this one, it was kind of tough because it's just like you need to find the right plaid, you need to find the right boots, you need to find the right jeans, and it's like you can't make it.
Yeah.
And so it literally took ages on eBay and in thrift shops.
I think the one that took the longest, I think the one that was the quickest was Cass.
Yes,
that was
course.
easy.
Except your cheap shoes that you busted out of.
Yeah, I broke my shoes. Okay, no, I have to tell a story.
Wait, I have to tell the story after you finish your question. We have to keep on top.
I have to just say something.
Okay, what do you have to say?
I broke that shoe, but we didn't catch it in behind the scenes.
Yeah. Okay, how many of you have watched the behind the scenes where she like busts out of her shoe?
I broke like the whole heel of my shoe.
It like flaps.
It like came off,
which is hilarious.
I'm sure that we're 4 minutes ahead anyway, but but okay, so that happened. They glued my shoe. It kind of stayed, but it was like wibbly wobbly. Okay, not joking, within like maybe an hour of that, I knelt down to like pick something up, and I stood up and I barely like just touched the back of my toe on my other shoe on the floor. The whole other side of my shoe, but the whole front by the toe down to like the middle of your foot, like waka waka, like I'm not even joking. It was the opposite shoe on the opposite foot and on like the opposite end of the shoe. I was like,
and what was funny is that I had my black sclerosins, so I already couldn't see beep. I couldn't see anything. And so all I saw was her like, are you serious? And then I just sort of see like this like broken flap, and I lost lost it because it was just this blurry black figure, and I couldn't. And I thought it was the same shoe, but I just she just told me like a week ago that it wasn't the other shoe.
It was the other shoe, but on the opposite end of the shoe, like the toe area. And
the funny part is that when we tell people that story, they're like, "Where'd you buy those shoes off of eBay or someplace cheap?" And we're like, "Yes, because we were trying to save money."
Obviously,
oh
that wasn't a good call.
Funny. It was. I don't know why you make that noise.
It looked like a Muppet.
It is so freaking funny. Anyway,
okay.
So I think the longest probably took Dean. I think Dean's was the hardest to find.
I think it was only 2 items for Dean.
It was
though.
Dean's
like the last
opening
2.
T-shirt,
the opening shirt, and the red demon shirt.
And the red demon shirt. Oh my god. Because we ordered it and it came in and it was like for an extra large, ginormous.
But we got it because that was the only thing that had like the right color. Yeah. So of course our grandma, we were like, "Is there any way that you could take this in?" Because we didn't know what else to do. There's nothing else like it, and she got so upset. Yeah. And then she called back like in 2 days and she was like,
"So this shirt was the hardest to find."
Yes, that shirt.
You would think it would be easy, but once you start looking at like the buttons and the way the collar sits in the pocket and all the stuff, it's like, oh my god, this is too hard. And every color we'd get would be like, oh, red, and it's like, no, it's not maroon, it's like cranberry
but
wine,
it's not cranberry, but it's not wine, but it's like
it was dumb. But I'm happy you guys like Demon Dean because we were really trying to get that right for you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and the craziest thing, the hardest thing to find for Cass, was the shoes, and they broke. So I didn't do any success there. I think I'm about to buy new shoes if I go to
Jade Henderson wants to know. Jade's asking, how did you guys react when you realized the actual cast were going to be in the parody?
Oh,
Hashtag Supernatural Parody.
Okay, well that's a story.
That's a story, and you guys are here to talk about stories. Yay! Because we don't know like if we're ever going to be able to talk to you guys about this. Hopefully, hopefully we'll be able to come out to some conventions. If you guys would like to see us at like a Supernatural convention or any convention near you, email the convention runners and send in a request for us. And if enough of you request us, then hopefully they'll have us out because we would love to actually be a part of it. And
we need to be invited, guys, to go to cons.
Because it's too expensive for us to fly out everywhere, we can't afford it. So, if you guys could do us that favor, if you would like to see us at some of your Supernatural conventions,
would love to go.
Or anything like that, like there's so much fun to be had, and we would probably cosplay, and that's all I'm saying, is that would be really fun. Anyway, how did you feel when we knew the cast was going to be a part of it? Well, that was kind of, yeah.
Where do we start?
So, I guess I have to tell the story. I talk a lot. I'm sorry.
I can talk a lot, too.
Yeah.
We're girls. What do you expect?
When I came up with the concept for Supernatural Parody, I had talked to Osric, and Osric said he wanted to be a part of it for sure, like a main role. So I already put in my head, how that was going to work. And then once I thought of Shake It Off, I was like, it'd be really neat if we could get some cameos at the end.
To like resemble Taylor Swift's video.
Yeah.
With fans and stuff.
Yeah, so I called Osric and I had this little talk with him and I said, is there any way, I know Vegas Con is coming up in like a week and a half?
It was like a week and a half.
A week and a half. It was crazy. And I kind of pitched the idea and he was like, okay, like pretty much if Richard is like, because he hosts the conventions, if Richard is down with this, most likely everyone else will be down with it too. And I was like, okay. So then he introduced us to Richard, and then we talked to Richard via telephone, and we told him our ideas and our concept, and sort of not really the whole thing, just sort of like how we wanted to surprise you guys, the fans, like they would be the big finale, and we want to piece them in somehow. And he goes, okay, well, I'm going to ask around, and I'm going to put you an email together of who actually is interested. So he sent us an email of like everybody's names that were interested, and
we like kind of were like, oh my gosh,
we were like, really, like it was so exciting because like who
I didn't think we were gonna get like a lot. I just thought maybe only a few, and it was
plus,
quite
like,
a bit.
No stars from a show actually parody themselves, so it was like shocking to us, but we were beyond thrilled. But the catch is that it was going to be during Vegas Con. So the catch was is if they couldn't find time between photo ops or autographs or their panels, we weren't going to be able to feature them, and they weren't going to be able to come out because of scheduling conflicts. And pretty much, guys, it was us there for 4 days, just trusting Osric and Richard to help bring them in. And honestly, we owe Osric and Richard like
so much,
because without them and their excitement and their willingness to really get everyone involved, it probably just would have been like, oh no, he's too busy, oh no, he can't make it.
It's like they wanted everybody to be involved. Yeah, I think they wanted everyone to have a good time.
Once everyone was doing it, like there was an excitement around it. Like they would come in and they would say like, I want to see what so-and-so did. I don't know what to do. Can I look at their footage? Can I look at their things? And so it became, I think maybe they might have discussed it. I'm not really sure. But it's just, we could feel like there was more of an understanding for everyone that was coming in. And
so obviously someone must have been talking or something. Like, oh, did you do that video or something?
Yeah.
Like, what video?
And so we just prayed and trusted God that whoever would come in, it was meant to be. Because other than that, it's like, we can't do anything. Like, they don't know us personally. No. I don't even know if they watch the Hillywood show. So it was one of those things where it's like, there is nothing physically I can say or do to get them in this room. Like, there is nothing else than what we've already done. So we just prayed, we had faith, and we were just like,
whoever
it
comes,
is what it is.
Yeah, whoever comes.
We're just going to be... And every time they come in, we're like, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. We have 5, we have 8, we have 9, we have... And it just, like, we were like, at the end of it, we're like, we have, like, 14 cameos. What happened?
I know. It was so crazy by the end of the day.
By the end of the day.
It wasn't the day. It was, like, more like the
end of
days.
The whole week.
But, oh, my God. Yeah. So that was, like... all glory to God, because I was like, how did that even happen?
Yeah, and special thanks again to Richard and Osric, because Richard was like so happy.
Richard was so happy
to see that everyone like was able to do it, because he was like, I'm trying, girls, I'm trying. Everyone's busy. I'm trying to go and get them, but I'm overdoing photo ops too.
We're like, it's okay.
And we're like, it's fine. Just like, we're here. We're just we just kept saying, we're here. We're ready for you. And we had our little camera set up. We had the background and the lights ready. It was like one of those things where it's just like, if someone came in, we just worked. And that was like, I think that was such a cool vibe about it, was that it was fast, it was simple, it was easy, to the point. No one was in there longer than 7 minutes. Well, maybe Nisha was in there.
Nisha was in there a while. But everybody was kind of in and out. And then when they left, we gave them chocolates, like little boxes of chocolates.
Because like, what are you supposed to do? Hug them till they like pop? Like, we didn't know what else, like how to tell them our gratitude, so we just like handed them chocolates. I'm like, I hope
it had a little bow on it, so it was cute.
This tells you that this means a lot to like the fandom, because
they were all happy when they left. They were like, thank you. They were probably like, chocolate.
yes, we were doing it for us because of the concept, but mostly we were doing it for you guys, because we wanted to make you guys really happy. And I knew this would make you so happy, and so I was just like, really had all my little eggs in one basket that we would get everybody. But
okay, I'm seeing questions again, so I think they've come in a little late about where to get the shirts. I know that it's been nuts for us too. Like, the shop has been like in crazy for us. Like, it's okay, guys, that's good, we appreciate it. It keeps the Hillywood show flowing. It's shophillywood.com. I said that really weird.
Someone's saying, I don't think they met the stars. I think they just recorded it for them.
Oh my God. Do you not see the footage at the end of the credits? We're on the same backdrop. We were there. Go ask Osric. We were there, guys. I can't believe someone would say that.
Maybe they just...
they don't
understand English.
No. We don't have behind the scenes because we weren't allowed to shoot that. So it was more private and made them feel comfortable. Like, we're not here like in your face like, hi. It was just more like, this is for fans. Have fun. Do whatever you want to do.
Do a cameo. Like,
so
we're not going to film this.
Samantha's like, can I flip my hair? And then, like, who was it? Tyler. He's like, can I do blue steel?
Yeah.
Or something.
All right. Next question. Horse Lover 123 says, what was your favorite scene to film? Impala.
Oh.
Freaking Impala all day.
Well,
Impala.
Yeah, but okay.
Impala.
That was
Impala.
Yeah, because you had to sit in the car all day. I had to keep getting in and out, in and out, in and out.
Okay,
I think I got out of that car.
Don't talk about the worst day. What was your best day?
No, it wasn't. That actually wasn't that bad.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. When did I really have a good time? I think I really enjoyed shooting Rob. Like, a lot. I remember shooting that, having a lot of fun. I was just laughing at the both of you.
Oh, Rob. Yeah.
I think that one, it was like the most fun.
That day was so fun, too. Freaking Rob. I loved him. Like,
just me personally, like, that's the thing that sticks out in my head.
That's another thing. I know people were asking about working with Osric, but the same with Rob is just the most down-to-earth, kind, very, like, just energetic, like, wanting to have fun. Like,
he's so sweet.
Like, our sets, because we've never been to film school, because we are self-taught, yes, we're 25, and how old are you now?
29.
29. Yes, I'm 25, just I'm 29, but it's just, like, we don't know all the technical, like, film set
terminology.
So
much.
I'm sure that, when they're on the set, or when they were on the set of Supernatural, it's much more, like, fabricated correctly, like how the speaking. And with us, it's like, okay, this is a low angle, you're going to be here, it's going to come around. Like, we talk more like choreographers because we're dancers. But for them just to go along with that and not question it or say, like, that's not how you say it, they were just totally chill. And I think Rob was surprised how fast he got done.
Yeah.
I think he thought he was going to be there much longer because he was like, wait, that's it? Really? I'm done? And I'm like, yeah, you're good.
Yeah. You were great. We didn't have to do a ton of takes.
Flawless oh my God. I didn't know he was going to look that good as
You know what's funny is
a lot of you
didn't even recognize that was Rob. Because I was watching some reactions and people are like, oh, haha. And then they'd laugh about the hair. And I was like, guys, that's Rob. Like, do you not realize that's Rob? And then you see someone go, oh, wait. And then they keep watching and then they're all caught up. But, like, I think a lot of people didn't realize that was Rob. Yeah, I know. He looks totally different. Yeah. So funny.
Oh, my gosh. He was a blast on set.
Yeah.
Tiffany T wants to know, did Osric and Rob request their roles? No.
No. We told them.
No, we told them.
We told them.
Because we wanted to feature Kane, of course, but we couldn't find anyone even that would look like Kane.
I think I was the one that mentioned
and
he
she said,
looked like him.
Wait, Rob kind of could probably get away with it. Look at those eyes. And so we just kind of did that, recover, and we're like, so we
compare.
We're like, oh, okay, he'll do great. But for me, it's just, she was going to play Cass, I was going to play Dean, and I didn't want to work with somebody I had, like, never met before, who wasn't special to Supernatural.
Yeah.
It was just like, I want Osric, and Osric, that's your role. Okay? But I think he made a great Sam. He totally did Jared, like, perfect.
Yeah, well, that's because he was with them. He watches them all the time. He was so excited because, like, when we called him, he's like, okay, so what's my role? Because, like, he never really has ever said, like, this is what I'm doing and that's the end. Like, when we asked for Walking Dead, we were like, we really want you to play Glenn. He was like, okay. Mm-hmm. So with this one, I was like, are you ready? And he was like, okay. And I was like, Sam. And he was like, yeah. He, like, started cracking up. And I was like, no, like, it's going to be straight on, the proper wig, the costumes. Like, you're going to look like him. Like, we're going to make you look like him.
We're getting orders. People are buying the shirts. Thanks, everybody.
ShopHillywood.com.
It helps support the Hillywood show, and we donate 10% of it to St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Yeah. So
you guys are, giving to a good cause at the same time. So thank you for that. We appreciate that a lot. Okay. Oh, wow, there's a lot of questions.
God, sorry, guys. Hold on.
Caitlin wants to know, are either of you going to be in the Robin Rich Kings of Con? I don't know. That's up to them.
Yeah.
We just respect those guys, and we just
are forever.
We are forever in their debt. So if they need us to do anything or be anywhere, we are there for them. Like, we owe them our lives. Honestly, flat. Because I think even a fan asked. They said if Jared or Jensen asked you to do like a Always Keep Fighting campaign, would you do it?
What? Oh, if they asked us to do a campaign?
We would do like a video campaign. I'm like, we owe the whole cast. You? Like, we owe the whole cast, like, everything. So if anything ever happens, like, we are there. No questions. Like,
yeah, no. They did a lot for us.
Yeah. All right. Wow, it's like they're repeat.
They're repeat. A lot of it is, how did you get the cast to get involved, which we already answered.
Lan wants to know, whose makeup was the most difficult and longest to do?
I think second was mine.
Yeah,
and then
second.
it was Osric.
Osric got done in like an hour.
Oh my god, Crowley was easy.
Crowley was like freaking 2 minutes.
Yeah, Crowley was easy, but that's because Adam already looked like him.
Yeah. Ariel wants to know who is Rob. Rob Benedict.
Rob Benedict.
He plays. He plays Chuck. Oh my Chuck. Chuck, the Chuck from Supernatural. Chuck.
Yes.
Chuck.
IMDb.
How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck? Wow, people are freaking out over our ages. Like, you look so much younger. Well, I guess that's a good thing. We still get carded.
We do. I know.
Yeah, but
sorry, guys. This is all the same question. How'd you get the cast? How'd you get the cast? How'd you get the cast? We already. I'm trying to find a new one for you guys. Someone wants to know, it's Nicole Kayer. I'm seeing if you can remember. Was there any awesome or funny things that happened when you met the cast at all? I think with Jensen, when he came in.
Jared.
What he said to us. I said it in behind the scenes.
Oh, but I think
that was funny to me.
No, but for Jared, what was funny is that, you know, in the parody how he goes, and like opens up his thing, like we have, I think it's 30 seconds of footage of him like trying
he was trying to put the zipper on.
Oh, he was trying to put it back up because he
wanted to rip it open.
But he like couldn't feed it through, and so we have like 30 seconds of him like just struggling. And I was like, "Are you having some problems there?" And he's like, "My zipper won't zip." So we have. I thought that was really funny. I started giggling at that. But what did you say about Jensen?
I like how Jensen came in because we were just meeting them and they were so tall compared to us, but we're like little baby dolls, and we were like, "Wow!" But
I had on my heels too, child.
I know.
I was like 7 inches taller than what I normally
We would be pretty
be.
much down by their waist, I think. Like,
we're
not even
baby
joking.
girls.
But Jensen came in and I think he like shook our hands. Yeah, that's what it was. And he came up and he was like, oh, and he looked at both of us. He's like, I love your stuff. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
And we were like, you watch Hillywood or
since 5 minutes ago?
Yeah,
it was. I think, but Osric said.
Because I was like, oh, thank you. And then I thought, wait, what?
Osric said they sent everything to everybody, like past links, like Doctor Who, Walking Dead. So I'm sure Jensen would do his research.
Yeah, I'm sure, but it was funny because we were like, oh my gosh, has he like seen Hillywood?
That's cool. All right.
Okay.
Moon Riaz says, what part of the parody, in your opinion, is the best? Well, okay, besides the cameos, because obviously that's the best part. I like the Impala stuff. Mm-hmm. I like the Impala stuff. What other scenes do I like?
I like the Angel and Demon stuff.
The Taylor Swift stuff?
I do like that. Mm-hmm.
I like Dodgeball. That came out good. I liked that part. Freaking, I hated.
Oh, the part that I really like
shorts.
is the Crowley part. A lot.
Oh.
Like the way that all turned out, especially the scene where you see Crowley cross in front of the camera and Dean's like on the bed, dead. I was like, because someone sent me like the gif of the actual one and then ours, and I was like, oh my god, like I probably wouldn't even tell that was like Hilly. Like I couldn't even tell. I was like, whoa.
I was like, don't make my legs look fat. That's all I just kept saying. Don't make my legs look fat.
Like you're laying down. I don't know how to like.
Moose and Squirrel want to know what was the most embarrassing moment on set?
I spilled Rob's glue on his pants.
That was really embarrassing. I was eating my sandwich and I was like, you did not just spill glue on Rob.
I was gluing back down the beard because it was starting to lift, and I don't know what happened, but I think I was concentrating so much on his face that my hand with the bottle was going like this, and the next thing I know I just feel it drip and it's like on his pants, and he was like, uh-oh, and I was like,
I know.
I'm really sorry.
I just remember I just like grabbed it from you and I was like, you can go, I will handle this.
It was an accident. It was a total accident. Hillary's like,
I think maybe, I don't know if embarrassing, but I thought
that was embarrassing for me because I didn't mean to do that.
Maybe just getting bopped in the nose.
That wasn't embarrassing.
I don't really. But then
no, you didn't like.
Well,
have
I don't
anything.
like it when I get hurt on set because then everyone's like, "What happened?" And I just kind of want to shrink and be like, "I'm fine," even though my eyes were like watering.
I didn't even come up to you.
Well, it was like Chuck. It was Mom. It was.
That's
Brie,
why I didn't even go up to you.
Osric,
I was like, she's surrounded.
It was like everybody, and they're like, "Are you okay? Let's see." And I was just like really embarrassed. I was like, "I'm fine." And they're like, "Well, your eyes are watering." I'm like, "Because I got hit, but I'm good, guys. I'm fine."
Hilly, you're so kawaii.
Thank you. Arigato.
Mm-hmm.
Arigato, Mr. Roboto. I loved the ribbon dancing with the first blade. Circa wants to know. Oh, yay. I'm so, like, guys, your comments on the video alone, I was trying to explain it the other day. I can't tell you how much love we feel from the Supernatural fandom. Like,
it's overwhelming.
We've felt loved before, but this just, I think it just really hit us. Like, it was every comment is not just like, hey, good video. It's like every comment has something so beautiful to say in it.
Yeah.
Like how it makes you happy, how it makes you smile, how it helps you get out of bed, how your little kid's dancing to it, how you're dancing to it, how you're opening the windows and singing it. Like, it's so positive that I'm just gonna pop. Like, that's why all my tweets are just like, can't even #explode, because it's like, I don't even know what to do anymore with myself. I'm just like,
yeah, I know. I'm just like, wow, we're at this
I'm just
point in like 2.3 million. I'm just like,
it's
almost like it doesn't compute. That's what
you can't wrap your brain around.
Like, I was super excited, and now it's just kind of like I'm sitting back, like, I feel like it's not gonna happen. Like, we're gonna wake up and it's not here.
It feels like it's a dream.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna wake up and I'm in denial.
Yeah.
And it's gonna suck. Last night I had a dream I deleted the video accidentally and I lost all the views. So I guess that kind of tells you how paranoid I am that it's like not gonna be real.
All right, we have a question from Yuki.
Hi,
And
Yuki.
she says, what was the most difficult part of the parody to film? The hardest. Let's think. Hold on.
There's so many scenes.
Oh, let's think.
The hardest. For me, I think it was killing Abaddon. And I got the mark of Cain, and I'm full of blood because I couldn't actually physically hit something, and I was on an apple box on top of a sandbag. And I was trying to hit it, and I couldn't, like, find my balance. And they were like, you don't look violent enough. It's not strong enough. You don't look, like, whatever. And so I pulled my shoulder out. I tweeted about it. I said I pulled my shoulder out. I think it was fine in, like, a week, but it hurt.
I think the difficulty for filming was the car, because I was constantly having to get in and out. Like, that was very physical and having to check it. But I think for me the most stressful was shooting the intro, because I was freaked out because that's
my intro.
Mm-hmm. The whole.
That's the day I took the Red Bull. It's a big blur. I drank the Red Bull.
I was stressed out because I knew that was going to be the first thing you saw of Hilly, the first thing of the bedroom, and I was like really like, I think that day I would do like almost like 40 takes of just one thing, because I was like, I just hope we do it right, because I was really nervous. I think that was the day it actually hit me. I was like, oh god, this is the intro. Crap. Question?
I'm not going to answer that question. Sorry.
Oh, is it bad?
It's personal.
Not answering personal questions, guys.
Oh, how cute. There's, like, people tweeting us pictures of, like, their kids watching.
I know. I've seen, like, tons of those. Those are so cute.
Oh, Aaron wants to know, how do you guys feel about all the gift sets of you guys going around
on
Tumblr?
Oh, my God.
Freaking awesome.
Overwhelming.
Okay, because, yes, we love Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. But Tumblr is, like, where the frick it's at. I am, like, Tumblr girl. I've been on there for years. I've never really interacted a bunch. I'm more of the one that just watches and never reblogs, like, adds to it. But I think it's crazy. The first day when it came out, if you typed in Supernatural, all it was gifts from our video. And I was screaming because I freaking love Tumblr. And I always go on, like, the Supernatural tag and stuff just to see, like, what's up to date, what y'all are talking about. And that just made me feel, like, perspective. I think that hit me, like, what is happening?
I never thought that was going to happen on Tumblr. That's, like, one of those things, like, I really hope it happens on Tumblr. And it was, like, overwhelming.
Yes.
Like, it was not just, oh, there's my video, like, this amount of blogs. It was, like, everywhere. I was like, oh, my God.
It felt like it wasn't our video.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
I felt like I was looking at GIFs of other things. But you guys are still making them, which is freaking epic.
We love it. Please don't stop.
Yes, please, like, because we love to reblog and add to, like, little notes. And one of the blogs that, like, I absolutely adore, who, like, keeps reblogging, is Supernatural Apocalypse, I think it is. So, Supernatural Apocalypse, love you. Like, love you because you make really good ones. And then Winchester Tears or Win Tears or something like that. They're the ones who made the whole like comparison ones, like comparison 1, comparison 2, which is crazy because I don't even know how you have the time to do that, but I couldn't stop staring.
Well, we say that, yet we do the show.
Yeah, I know.
People are like, how do you have time to
I couldn't stop staring. I had to reblog, so if y'all are still making gifts, please do, because it just makes our day. Really, truly.
Christina Vargas says, how many takes did it take to do the dodgeball? How long did you have to endure that?
We have a blooper reel.
I think we're going to put out a blooper reel eventually.
If the video hits like
3 million.
3 million or 4 million, we're gonna put out a blooper reel. And I think there's like 40 takes.
I think there's like 40 takes.
I think I hit her like 40 times.
I think we were sitting there for about an hour just doing that. Because Hilly couldn't aim.
It was so much fun. Don't tell her I said that.
Because Hilly couldn't aim.
Oh my god, I did so good. You couldn't react. I did so good.
Well, sometimes I couldn't react, but then like most of the time you like...
Yeah, because then by that time it was
she's like hitting my chest, almost hitting my face, hitting my crotch, hitting my knees. I'm like, jeez.
After 24 takes of me doing this Sweeney Jensen move, like I couldn't move my scapula. I was like, ugh. And that's why it would like fly past you. I hit one of the other angels, and that was
that's in a blooper take. She hits another angel.
I hit another angel accidentally.
that was really funny.
Like take 35.
Because I think I told her, I said, if you're not careful, you're gonna hit so and so. Lo and behold, they got hit.
What is our Tumblr username? Super easy, guys. The Hillywood Show, Hilly Hindi, Hand Hindi. Follow us. We will reblog and do all the likes and all the things and all the can't evens.
Oh, excuse me.
What is our favorite season from Supernatural? Do you have a
Probably
favorite?
10.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
For you. That's not what you said the other day.
No. What? 2?
No, you said something else. I think you said like 5. I like season 9 and 10.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what we did, so yes.
All right. More questions. Hashtag Supernatural Parody for those just tuning in.
Yes.
We are taking questions just to keep more live.
What?
More.
Look at this question.
You keep interrupting me.
Sorry, I'm just shocked.
Can you not? What? What's the question? Oh, well.
Okay, so...
No, it's fine. Just ignore it. It's fine.
Why? I think we should say.
Because it's silly.
Well, I think we should share.
Silly. Okay.
Well, some people don't know, apparently.
Okay.
Well, okay.
No, well...
Yes, in Supernatural Parody, we're using the song Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. I'm getting questions asked, like, I've been seeing, why a ribbon? Why ballet? Why, like, hip-hop? And I'm like, okay, I guess maybe it's because you haven't seen it, but it's based on Taylor Swift's Shake It Off music video. If you go watch that, she has ballerinas, she has ribbon dancers, hip-hoppers, break dancers. We did scenes that are recreations of that, but it's with angels and demons.
I think most people know. I just think it's just the few who don't watch Taylor Swift, which is okay. You guys don't have to feel obliged to do any of that.
I was just surprised because I thought that song was like...
That's okay. Be nice to them.
I am, but...
You need to be nice and shake it off.
Don't
shake it off.
I am.
That's like all I kept saying on set too. Hilly, will you marry me? Maybe. If you like propose with a TARDIS and like the Impala. Maybe.
Just married.
I come with
the Impala, just married.
I come with high demands. And we're gonna have a wedding in New Zealand. And you need
Hobbiton.
You need to be like wearing a kilt. Eek. So yay.
I'm looking.
You're looking your turn. Rabbit Tab wants to know who was the nicest on set. I think everyone we worked with was very nice.
Everybody was great.
Everyone was nice. I mean, yeah.
No, everybody was great.
Everyone was like perfect.
I'm trying to think, like, was someone funnier? I'm like, no, they were all like the same.
Someone wants to know why did I just missed their screen name. Why did Misha take a little longer? It's because he came in and he started reviewing people's footage, and because he was trying to come up with an idea, and he was like, crap, that's what I was gonna do. And so he thought and he thought and he thought, and he just wanted to make it like different and cute for you guys, because like I think he was afraid it would just be the same as everyone else. But then like once he started, it was like no stopping Misha. He just like stands there, and then all of a sudden it was like, wow, like all this crazy movement. We were like, yes, and we were like, we had it like we always cheered him on, because like that's like kind of awkward if you come in and you're like, I'm just gonna do like crazy moves. And we're like, yes. And so we would turn on some music, and then once the music was on,
what was so cool, I think, about everyone was that they all did something different. Because I thought we were gonna get a lot of the same.
No,
everything was different.
Amazing.
I was
everyone
like,
was freaking amazing.
Wow, the human brain is amazing.
Yes.
We have all different things.
It was, I mean, oh my gosh. But everyone had their own rendition.
Yeah, it was great.
It was so perfect.
I'm looking. It's all the same questions. It's like dodgeball questions, cast questions. Sorry, I'm looking.
Wow, there's
a lot
of you on right now. That's awesome. Hi, guys. Thanks again for watching Supernatural Parody. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Holy crap. That's all I can say.
Sorry, guys. This is like the same
We
question.
love you
How is
guys
it
a
working
lot.
with the cast? We already answered that. Sorry. It was fun. Trying to see. I don't.
Misha's dancing is called dad dancing. Of course it is called that. It's so cute. Everyone does such a good job. That's all I can say.
I know.
And they were excited when we said this is like a surprise for the fans. Like, you're gonna be the cameos. Like, we could tell. Like, it's like you guys mean a lot to them, and they mean a lot to you. So was really neat.
Can you do me a favor and look on the Hillywood show and see if there's some different ones, because mine are kind of like the same ones.
Yes. All right. # Supernatural Parody.
Yes.
Tweet at Hillywood Show if you have a question for both of us. If you have individual.
At Hannah Hindi, at Hilly.
At Hannah Hindi, at Hilly Hindi.
Oh, here's a good question. Camarina Gutierrez. What are the biggest challenges for scenes?
Where it's shot. What is the background? That's the biggest challenge.
I think it's honestly like getting there. To me, the biggest challenge is the lighting.
Oh, see, to me, it's just like, the biggest challenge is if you're like, oh, you have to do the kitchen's bunker scene. I'd be like, frick, where's the heck are we gonna get?
It's more about when you're there on set. What's the hardest thing?
For me, the hardest is just making sure I act okay.
Well, that's kind of your job.
Yeah, I get super nervous.
It's the lighting, I think, for me.
Yeah, the lighting can be a pain.
I think we can kind of always figure out the camera angles. Like, it may take time, but the lighting is just kind of like, eek. It's a hard thing.
Mm-hmm.
Really hard.
Hello, guys. Laura Ramirez wants to know, how did you guys get the proper contacts for Demon Dean's eyes and the first blade? Oh, let's show the first blade. Can you reach it?
The first blade.
The first blade. It still has blood on it. I haven't cleaned it. There it is. There she is. This is actually, I think I said it behind the scenes. I'm going to say it again.
Can't hear you.
This is actually sized for Jensen. So it's like actually screen use. He took it on set, and the prop designers there all said that it was like perfect, and they were all freaked about how awesome and like screen accurate it was. This was made by
Jason Palek.
And then the eyes were made by Sew-In contact lenses.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, we got in trouble.
Oh, I have never had someone say it to me. I got in touch with someone, and they're amazing. They support us in what we do. And Sew-In,
yeah.
Sew-In contacts.
And those were a pain. I would not recommend them for convention wear. I would not recommend them for cosplay. They are very, very uncomfortable, and they are very like they don't feel well.
It's because they're sclera.
And you can't see, so there's a problem of running into people. So I wouldn't recommend them at all. I mean, unless like I would recommend the contacts if you want to do like a cool
like a photo shoot.
But I wouldn't recommend like wearing them out unless you're like you've experienced it before. You've worn them. Like I think I've worn mine for like 14 hours, where I feel more comfortable in them. But at first, if you're not used to it, don't put yourself through that.
Yeah.
Don't put your baby eyes through that. It's not worth it.
Yeah, they're really thick.
Yeah, it feels like a giant eyelash is in your eye the whole time.
All right. Wow. Sorry, you guys have a ton of questions, but I think I'm catching like when it first started, it's all like the same questions.
Oh, Jessica says, do you ever have to deal with people who say you aren't a real nerd? People, and how do you deal? I'm a lady nerd too, I guess, because people look at you and they don't categorize you as like, oh, you're a nerd or whatever. Well, I don't even say we're a nerd. See, we always get in this
If
concept.
people have made the word nerd because it's like you're into things, but it doesn't mean a bad thing.
When it comes down to it, we're just females who love storytelling. We love characters. We love what the film aspect is. We love how...
I really like fantasy stuff.
Yeah, fantasy, mythical, like... It's just, we just love storytelling, and I don't see why people have to categorize and say, like, oh, well, you don't look like you'd be those types of people. I'm like, we're not any types. No one is any types of people.
I want to be like,
I could be a purple...
You're, like, mean type?
I could be a purple Smurf flower, and I would still love the things I love. Like, it doesn't matter.
A purple Smurf flower.
Well, I was trying to come
All right.
Like, you get what I mean. Oh, Jamie, here we go. All right.
What?
Jamie wants to know, Jamie Jones on Twitter, did you guys get to see any of the cast reaction to the finished parody?
Oh. Yes.
Yes, we did. We haven't said anything because we want to tell you guys, I guess, more so in person.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much to tell you anyway. We were just excited about the parody. But I did ask Osric if he would Skype with me so that I could show him the finished link. And this was a day before it was released. So this was last Tuesday?
Last Tuesday.
No, last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday.
A week from today.
It was just it was all private. Yeah. It was just to show him, like, here, this is just for you to smile.
I was so excited to show him because, like I said, he was there for, like, ever. And he said, like, great, I have Richard with me. We both want to see it. So we were like, oh my god,
Richard's
yay.
there.
Like,
yay! The two people that, like, got the whole thing together.
So we get so excited, and as I'm signing on, he's like, crap, my battery's gonna die. My laptop's not working. And
God.
So we were like, oh crap, we want to see your reaction to it, because that's, like, why we're
Hope it lasts.
Skyping with you.
Lasts.
So he's like, quick, send it, quick. And he's like, oh yeah, and Jensen's here with us too. So we called in, and we Skyped with Osric, Jensen, and Richard, and we got to watch all of their reactions. And guys,
they were priceless.
It was priceless. It was the best feeling too for us because we were
nervous.
We were so nervous because they had put so much in, like, you know what I mean? They put themselves out there
to help it. Yeah,
they put themselves out there in a parody that they don't even know what was gonna look like. Yeah. And to watch their reactions and see, like, Jensen start, like, giggling and freaking out over, like, all the scenes that were in there. Like, I think Jensen had a bigger reaction than both Richard and Osric put together.
Well, you have to remember, Osric's
already been there, though. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
So he couldn't really have a reaction.
Yeah.
Richard, I saw, like, little eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, and Cliff was there, the bodyguard.
Cliff was funny.
Cliff was cracking
He
out.
was, like, in the background just, like, looking, and then as it started, the next thing you know, he's, like all, like, up in there, like, laughing, and I was just like, oh my god, that's so awesome.
Yeah, so, anyway, we got to watch the reactions, and like I said, Osric was just sitting in the corner, like, this smiling.
Yeah, he was like this.
Richard was peeking in, but mostly Jensen kept, like, looking around, like,
I gotta tell somebody!
Like, is anyone else reacting to this? Because he just kept laughing.
I think for him, it kind of, because, like I said, it's, you know, Richard was involved in some certain things with Supernatural, and Osric was involved in the parody, so he got to see a couple things, but I think for, like, Jensen to just jump in there and see, like, the scenes you've done, the jokes about you, the hula hoops, the this and that, it's just kind of like, you're like, oh my god, like, it's like the past 2 years of my life, like, all combined into just this video, because it's only seasons 9 and 10.
And so, at the end, they all started clapping and cheering for us, and they were like, we need to, like, I can't wait to share this thing. And Osric was like, oh my god, that was so good. Like,
yeah,
for me, I was really hoping Osric would like it because he committed way too many days.
He loved it.
He loved it, and Richard was giving us thumbs up. And
good job, Chris.
And Jensen, what did Jensen say? Like, the first thing he said was, like, that is the best thing we've ever been a part of in our 10 years. And I was just so taken back by that statement. And that's when I think I had the confidence in the world to put this out for you guys, because I struggle a lot with confidence and I second guess a lot of things. And so with this, I was like, I don't know, I hope they like it. Like, I think they'll love the cameos, but it was more so like, I hope they like the song, the concept. And when Jensen said that, it just meant, like, it was home run for me. It was just like, okay, I'm putting this thing on tomorrow, and I think people are going to like it because, yeah, and he's like, I can't wait to show people, I can't wait to share people, and they all had nothing but good things to say, and it just meant the world to us. So, like I said, we owe that cast, like, everything. Yeah. We owe them so much that we will probably never be able to repay their kindness, and we were just very blessed because we had nothing to do with this. Mm-hmm. It was just like all opportunity, the Lord helping us out, the cast helping us out, like everything. Because like the opportunities that came in is just stupid. Like it would have never happened.
Even the car.
Yeah, it would never freaking happen.
No.
Nothing. So anyway, they're the most awesome people ever. And yeah, we just owe them like a dinner and like chocolate
a dinner
cake
and all the pies.
And all the pies and all the cakes and drinks and piano music and dancing and all that fun stuff. So just look out for that party one of these days because it's gonna happen.
Yeah, that should be so fun.
We should. I wish we could celebrate because, like, geez, they did so much for us.
I know.
It's stupid. Like, I feel like.
Sorry, I'm looking.
I feel like I have to say thank you 1,000 times, and they're probably just tired of hearing me say thank you. But like, thank you. Thank you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm like, thank you so much, Osric. He's like, yeah. I'm like, no, thank you. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, thank you. Gracias.
I'm looking for questions, but these are all the same. Sorry.
Rachel wants to know, do you have a Snapchat? Oh, sorry, I just caught that really quick. I have a Snapchat, Hilly Hindi, but I don't know what the heck I'm doing on it. So I like never Snapchat, but in case you guys just want to follow me, maybe you guys can teach me how, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I have a Vine, I have Tumblr,
all right, so here's the big question. Abby says, out of all TV shows, why did you choose to do Supernatural?
Because we've been dying to do Supernatural for years, but we just couldn't come up with a good concept. That's the truth of it. Like, we've been wanting to do Supernatural, but it was just a fact of I don't have a concept. There's too many seasons. If I get it wrong, the world's gonna hate me.
Yeah, the whole world.
The whole world's gonna hate me.
The entire world.
So I didn't want to do it until we had a solid plan. And then once we even got the approval for like the cameos, it was just like, okay, this is meant to be.
Yeah.
Like this has to happen.
It has to happen.
No backpedaling now because I second guess everything I do.
Oh my god. For Lord of the Rings, I think it was almost like 2 days before the shoot, and she wanted to switch roles. I was like, "You're nuts. We're not."
I didn't want to switch for Dean though. Dean's been my favorite. to play.
No, I said the Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, Dean's been my favorite to play.
You did a good job.
Oh, well, thank you.
She kept saying, "Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not." I'm like, you always do a good job. I don't know why she freaks out.
After every take, I would just go, "Is that okay? Is that okay?" And she's like, "Shut up. It's fine."
Here, Savannah Cheyenne. Hi, I think you both play Dean and Cass perfectly. Thanks.
Yay!
How did you get into character?
How did you get into character? I would just get mad at you and I'd be like, have worse posture.
Yeah, worse posture.
Because she stands up too straight. And I was like, you have to stand
for me, it's hard because I didn't have to lip sync. When you lip sync, that's a little different. I just had to pull expressions, so I just kept envisioning scenes or pictures of Cass, and I would just do it. That's the only way I had to, because I wasn't lip syncing. So for
me, I just would watch Supernatural every single night for like 3 months.
I think that downtime we were having was 2 months of like studying and just to be sure.
I don't think you studied as much though, because you were just like, it's Cass and it's not like every scene. Like you were only given certain scenes.
I did watch a lot of like just Sam and Dean, especially Dean. Dean. So I made sure like how to direct her if I saw something funky that I'm like, oh, that wasn't right. I would help her with that, but she did good. All I
can say is y'all's comments like saying that you really love me as like Dean, like I'm still in shock because I'm like, I'm nothing like Jensen, but like I am so happy you guys approve. Yay! And that just means so much to me because I tried really hard, and so it just means a lot to me, and it makes up for all the lack of sleep I was getting. Like an hour every night.
Oh, Emily, sorry, it looks like, okay. How long did it take to find the Impala, and how fun was it to drive it?
Oh my god. Well, you found it. Or no, you didn't find it. Tell him about Frank, is his name?
No, it's Rick.
Oh.
What is it called? Everything Supernatural or something?
Yeah.
It's a Facebook called Everything Supernatural. Hilly found it, and she said, there's a number on here. Call because I want you to ask about the first blade. So I just called some random number. It's a guy named Rick Blevins. He's amazing. He knows everything about Supernatural. And he informed me about Jason, who made the first blade. Jason lives all the way in Indiana. So then he got me in touch with that, but he goes, do you need an Impala? And he just like brought it up, and I was like, yeah, I wasn't calling to talk to you about that, but sure. And he was like, well, I know pretty much everyone that has an Impala. And here, let me give you some contacts. Where are you thinking of filming? When it all came down to it, we met with Eric. His name is Eric Bates, and he has an Impala, and he drove it all the way up to Oregon. And he is awesome.
Bad posture. Hello, reality.
I love Eric. He was cool. He was like so cool about her driving the car.
Yeah, which was crazy because he told me when I was, in and out of it all day, he goes, just so you know, no one has ever driven her. He goes, I'm the only one who's ever driven her. He goes, and you've been driving her for 7 or 8 hours, and tomorrow you're going to drive her for the same amount. He goes, she has never been driven this much in a day, and I have never put her in the hands of someone else. But I guess he trusted me, and he was like, have at it, and I was like,
he was really cool about it.
Yeah.
He was a little cautious at first. He wanted to be sure. And
yeah.
You would see, like, it would be funny because I'd be in the back of the Impala hiding. As we take off, I would see his little head watching down the road to make sure everything's okay. By the end of the day, he was like eating sandwiches and doing his thing. Like, he totally knew.
And I was just like flying past him.
Yeah, I mean, but we were completely safe with the car.
I think the Impala
was
the funnest because, like, I've always been a fan of like old classic mobiles and in engines and all that stuff. Like,
it had a roar to it.
Yeah, and so yes, okay, it's from Supernatural, but I just already have it in me that it's like a vintage car. So I was like freaking nuts over that thing. And it was funny because she's like, okay, like the fastest you could probably go is like 25, 30 because we have like cameras rigged and everything. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, no problem. So we'd like mark it, and I'd be driving back and forth like 30 miles an hour. And like once the camera was on and once the music was on, it was like 45 to 50 miles an hour, and it was like going downhill. And I would be like, yeah, blah, 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 like singing and everything. And Audrey was like, careful. Oh my gosh, you're going fast on that one.
I know. And me and the camera operator with me, we were like, you can't go that fast because the camera rig holds well, but it's like at that speed, it was like you could see that it was like really vibrating. Like the camera wouldn't come off, but all your footage is like all like shaking. I was like, you need to go like at least 30, and she's like, but it's gonna look slow. I'm like, you can't even tell. Like unless we're super far away, yeah, you gotta be coming at 45, but you can't tell. The trees are going like this. So it'd be pretty funny because like Hilly would sometimes do good because I'm hiding in the back seat with the music, and we could feel it. Like, okay, she's going all right, and then like, okay, stop, reset, hide again, and then all of a sudden it would be like, and I'm like, oh, she's going way too fast, and she's all into it, and I can just hear Osric like, watch the road, watch the road. I was like, oh my god. But I think we were fine, but it was just that.
It was fine.
It was just the fact of, okay, camera's shaking.
I think I was just having fun, and when you want to have fun, you just want to go faster.
No, I find that too. When I'm singing in my car,
when you want to have fun,
all of a
sudden
my foot's like,
there's something about it. And I was just like, all right, we're like, when you say go more full out, it was like, I'm going more full out. I'm putting some gases, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, okay.
But the most annoying thing was making U-turns, turn around, because the road is super narrow, and if you guys haven't realized, the Impala's like this fat. So like to go back and forth would take like, we would do a take, and then Hannah would say, okay, now come back around. It would take us like 7 minutes to come back to our original spot because I had to do turn, and then drive. So, and we would go for a long stretch. Yep. And there was no one on the road. So we were safe.
Melanie says, what was the most fun? The making or seeing the finished product? By the way, I love you guys. We love you too, Melanie.
The most fun for me is always making. I like the experience. I like the memories. I like the moments.
See, you have those moments though, because you're interacting with people and your brain isn't going 100 miles an hour on everything that's going on.
Yeah.
So for me, that's my hard job. Like I have good time. I do laugh, but I am very like worried.
We can
the
show
whole time.
pictures while we talk.
Oh yeah, but do we lose our voices?
No, we can still hear us.
Okay.
Yay! We just added these photos on our website, you guys. It's www.thehillywoodshow.com. And you can go check them all out, and they'll be there.
Leave a comment.
We leave a comment.
We might respond
back. So yeah, Impala Day for me was the best day. Made me super happy and super in a good mood. I was just beyond myself.
It was beautiful weather.
Mm-hmm.
Before we were gonna go, I saw the weather was good, and then it was, I think, 3 days from leaving, and it was rain all like the days we were gonna be there. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, because there's no way we can film. I don't know how we're gonna do this. So I kept praying. I was like, it's gonna be okay. I'm just gonna pray. And then it cleared out. Like, it was gorgeous weather. Super cold in the morning, but gorgeous weather. Perfect weather.
Sorry. I'm looking at everyone's comments. I'm trying to...
Oh, anyway, the question. Hilly's is acting. For me, it's when it's all done and it's over. The finished product. Like, when I see it all put together, and especially your reactions to it. That, for me, is the most satisfying. Absolutely. Like, everything that you guys said about this one, I'm, like, dead. Like, happy. I can die happy. I'm good. I'm good now.
I'm not sure who's on where we got them. The wigs are actually custom made. So there's no place to, like, buy them. They were just custom made. Like, we had to custom dye them. We have to custom cut them. Everything was made, like, for our heads. So, unfortunately, you can't... I don't have a link that says Dean Wig, Party City, or anything like that. It was all custom made. So, unfortunately, that was just all of our hair and wig stuff.
Yeah, there's no way you can buy stuff like that. It's really hard even for us. We're like, oh, no. Like, Doctor Who? That was like, you better get that hair right.
Oh, my gosh, yes. Hashtag Osric farts. Nice. Next con, Carlos wants to know. What is our next booking?
I think Comic-Con?
Comic-Con? Yeah, we're totally going to be at Comic-Con, hopefully. We have, like, an autograph session. But if, like, and we said
Comic-Con San Diego.
Yes, Comic-Con San
Diego. Because there's a lot of Comic-Cons.
If you guys would like to see us at any of upcoming conventions or Supernatural cons, we will say it again, we can't go because we can't physically afford it. We have to be invited out for an official thing to have us appear as special guests. So if you'd like us to have, like, to be at a Supernatural convention or something other fun, like in any other city, you have to email the convention creator people, like, or the
inquiring,
contact,
saying I really like them
and
to
just
come.
say I would love for them to come. I'd love to see them.
Make this happen.
Please invite them. That'd be awesome. And hopefully we'll be there because I think we could have a lot of fun together, guys.
I know we're going to GeekyCon.
Oh yeah, we're going to GeekyCon
and we're
in
going
Florida.
to Playlist DC.
Playlist Live. Yay.
And then we're going to a smaller con called Rocket City Fest.
Yeah.
Rocket City Light Fest or something. But I know that we've already had a couple people inquiring about some things, so it really just depends, like, if everything works out. So we'll see.
Victoria wants to know, have you watched any of the reaction videos so far yet? If so, do you have a favorite so far? I think we have a favorite.
Yeah.
But we haven't been able to watch every single one because you guys, there's
it's
like
a nightmare.
600 of them. But
I mean, it's not a nightmare, but I'm just saying it's like...
What's really cool about it is that each one has like over 200 views. So that is like, I think it's so cute that you guys are supporting each other and you're commenting and you're like, oh my god, your reaction was just like mine. It's
the
so
reactions
cute.
are fun to watch
They're
for this
really
one.
Fun.
They're really fun.
That's why we told you guys to record it. And you guys are like, why do I have to? And I'm like, no, it's worth it. Believe me. And I couldn't say like there's going to be Jensen and Jared at the end along with the whole freaking cast.
Yeah.
Like, but I was like just trying to get you guys to do it because I knew the reaction was going to be like so exciting.
Okay, Caitlin says, what was your favorite like shot or scene of the parody? Like, what is your favorite?
My favorite scene?
Like the one that you like, okay, that's my favorite scene.
Holy crap.
I know, it's hard.
Holy crap. I have to think of the whole thing now.
It's such a long parody.
I stay up too late. We can go through the scenes. Oh, you know, I know what it is. Oh, I know what it is.
What is it?
It's
Is it the same for me?
Probably, I'm not sure. It's towards the end. It's like, I think, yes, it's that one. It's towards I love that scene. I don't know why. It's where the camera's coming in towards Demon Dean in the chair, and it goes, shake it off, and it comes up, and I do like a shimmy and a shake. That transition and that piece, it gives me the chills, and I don't know why.
I don't know what
it's something.
it is.
I think it's the harmony.
It's the music and the way it's shot.
And the way that this cinema.
Yeah.
That scared
me.
Get the salt. Yeah, that's my favorite. And it was funny on Tumblr. There's a lot of people that said this shot does something to me emotionally, and I'm like,
I think it's the vocals.
Something with the vocals and something with the movement. It just I don't know, because I remember when I watched it, I was like, there's something about that shot. Dang, good question. That's a good
question. Yeah,
that was a good question. Thanks for that. Do you remember who asked it?
Caitlin.
Chevy wants to know, why did you have the yellow fever Eye of the Tiger scene? Because it's the best. Hello. Freaking love that. Eye of the Tiger is the best.
Rising up.
Stevie. Take my chances. Okay, we just can't sing the whole thing.
I might just do that. I'm looking for more questions. It's all about, how did you meet the cast? We already answered that. I'm sorry.
They're awesome, though. We'll talk about it all day.
I know.
That's fine. I can tell you exactly what happened.
Okay, I'm sorry. Start looking a little bit over there.
Okay, sorry. All right, guys. # Supernatural Parody. Tweet us. What is your question, and what are you dying to know?
Yes.
All right.
It's a lot about wigs. It's the same questions. Oh.
Savannah wants to know, who has the best hair flip in your opinion in Supernatural Parody, Tim or Samantha? It's the win. I think even Timothy tweeted about it. He's like,
it's not competition or something like that. It's not a competition. I don't remember.
I just found some random tissue in my pocket. What is this from? Is this from makeup?
It probably is. It's probably something you had in your pocket.
God, that was so random. I'm
Hilly
sorry,
finds
everybody.
the most random things. Bobby pins.
Well, I thought it was a necklace, and I'm like,
okay,
what is
sorry. I need to stand up and readjust.
Wow, we're getting random now, guys. What was your favorite hairstyle for the parody? Osric's wigs, Dean's quiff, or I think it says Cass's something.
What was the question?
What was your favorite wig in the parody? Was it my wig, Osric's wig, or your wig?
I liked yours. I mean, Osric's was great, but I know the trouble that we went through to get Dean's perfect, and I was very happy with it when it was done. Really happy.
I like my hair. Evil tissue.
Evil tissue.
Who sang the song? Someone says in big caps. We have all that.
It's all in the credits.
In the video. We have it in the description box. We have it in the credits. So I don't know if I should just tell you to go watch it, or I can just tell you now. It's 2120, right? Yeah. 2120. They're from Poland. And
they're from Sweden.
Oh, they're from Sweden, and they're super nice guys. But you guys, if you check the credits, because we give credit to everybody who worked on this production.
There's tons of people that keep asking the same questions, and they're like, well, what about this? And it's it's right there.
We make sure everyone has
That's why we put the credits, so that, or even in the description box, so that you guys will know, so that you don't have to ask us and hope that we answer you. We'll do it to give you guys the answers.
Dana wants to know, do you ever find it difficult getting into character?
Yeah.
I sometimes do, yeah.
Yeah, I do mostly.
It's because, for me, it's perspective. I'm trying to be Jensen. You know what I mean? And then you just kind of feel do I look stupid? Is this gonna work? Am I doing okay?
When you give me 100%, I'm just let's keep shooting. When you start second guessing yourself, I'm what's going on? I go, there's something. Are you not going full on? And she's like, and I'm like, okay, I don't even want to. I'm not even gonna film. Just go 100% because
yeah, that's the truth though.
It's so the truth.
Amanda wants to know, is it sometimes weird to play guy roles?
Yeah.
I'm kind of used to it though now.
I mean, it's not weird. It's more the fact that I think it's almost the first scene that you're this feels weird.
Oh, see, I don't even feel really weird anymore.
I do.
I feel weird when they're all like, hey, y'all, let's go out to get pizza now. And I'm like, I'm dressed like this. Like, guys, I don't want to go out like this. Like, that's when I feel weird. But on set, I just kind of feel, I think it's because I've done it so much, I feel kind of at home. Just kind of like, this is normal. Yeah. I have tons of makeup on, a wig on, and I'm in like really comfy guy jeans. Yes. I'm happy. But I also think it's also like I'm not sure if some of you know like French and Saunders, like Carol Burnett. Like there's been a lot of female comedians who impersonate anybody, and for me it's always exciting because I feel like it's a challenge as an actress because I could just always play girls but I like to explore to see like, oh my god, wait, can I even do Jack Sparrow? Can I even do Dean? Like, it's very like it's exciting for me because I'm like it's a freaking challenge. Like Sam Gamgee was so freaking like I can't do this at all, and so it excited. It makes me nervous, but it excites me at the same time because I don't want to just be Hilly. You know what I mean? I like to do other weird acting things, and I'm gonna stop because this is getting like weird actors.
Christina Garrity says, "How did you figure out who is going to play who in the Supernatural parody?"
That took a while.
It did. We actually were contemplating different roles for a lot of different things.
She right from the get-go though, I wanted her to play Cass. From the get-go, I was like, she can do Cass really cute because she has like the eye color. She like is shorter than me, so I already knew like height-wise it would work better.
Right. And then we were kind of debating, okay, so does that make Hilly Sam or does that make Hilly Dean? And like I put on a Sam wig and it just was very awkward. And then I put on the Dean wig and she was like, Dean. And I was like, well, okay. We popped in some contacts and stuff and we tested out a bunch of different, because honestly it's mostly the facial structure, and then being able to pull like an expression and stuff, so. Oh, and I've gotten a lot of comments, and I just want to clear this up. I've seen a couple people that seem slightly upset, and they're like, how come Hilly always takes the lead, and you're never, and you should have the main role, and think about Hannah, and like, going off, guys, I could care less. Like, to be quite honest, like, I have always been slightly behind Hilly with regard to the acting, because I'm the one that always has done the filming, and I'm the one that has done the directing. She enjoys the behind the scenes more so than I would. Like, if she told me, Hilly, direct this whole scene, I would probably crap my pants, because A, I am not a leader in that fact, and B, I'm just like a goof, so it's like I wouldn't know what to do. I would probably just like not do anything right. And then it's the same for her. If she had to be acting, she feels way uncomfortable sometimes acting, and I always have to be like, no, you're fine, which is the same with me. Like when she's like direct, I'm like, so what we have right now going is fine. It's a teamwork, and it's called, but here's the thing, it's called the Hillywood show. Frodo. Like that's a huge role. I didn't lip sync most of the time. It's called the Hillywood show because originally it started as a one-woman show. And it was Hilly, and it was like that for like a year, and I would have her help me film it. And I would play like little things. Yeah, it was just a name thing that like didn't mean anything, and it's just kind of stuck. I don't even hear my name in Hillywood anymore. I just hear brand. It's weird. So it's whatever, it's fun. But just so you guys know, I'm cool. I don't need to have the lead role because I'm just like, I want to kind of direct it, and I trust my sister more than anything. There's a question about Matt Cohen going around, and I just missed it. Crap. I keep trying to catch it, but I missed it. Oh. It goes like this. Matt had that fun idea to take his shirt off. Yeah, it was totally Matt's idea to do the where he comes up and he's like, I should come up with, because we instructed everyone and we said, okay, this is your camera. We're just gonna put on some music. You do what you think the fans want to see you do. And we left it in their part, like, just have fun. Do whatever the fans... And he's like, well, the fans would like to probably see me with my shirt off. And he started laughing. We're like, is it... And he was like, oh, can I do it? He's like, I'll go down and I'll come up and maybe you guys could edit like it came off. And we did. And that was the best. Because I think we had a close-up of him, but we just couldn't get over how cute that little shirt thing. Little change. Because it was kind of like, for us, we like kind of like that... kind of tongue-in-cheek humor. Yeah. We've always like appreciated like the quick cuts and things like that. Yeah. And so when we edited it with music, we're like, nope, that one's staying. Goodbye, close up. Like this is perfect. Someone goes, Pikachu, Pikachu. Oh, there you go.
That's what Hilly does when I'm bored on set. I randomly...
Well, she was tied to a chair, so she couldn't really move.
I couldn't do anything. I had to be fed that day.
Mm-hmm.
With the sandwich. I was just like a little bird.
I'm looking for...
What? What?
I don't know. I don't understand the question. I'm just trying to... You guys, I'm sorry. It's mostly the same questions.
Oh, Annie Laurie wants to know, were there any scenes that were cut? There is so much footage, you guys.
There's a ton that was cut out.
I would say there's an extra hour of like just random stuff. There has to be.
It probably is like 45 minutes.
Yeah. There has to be, because there was a lot of just shake it offs that we did shake it offs on like every scene, because we knew the end was going to be long, and so we just knew, okay, we have to do this chorus like each time. I think the only set we didn't do it on was the kitchen, because we for sure knew that wasn't going to be in it, but there is tons of extra shake it off little bits. Like all those fast cuts you saw were like a second of 10 takes of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Where can I get your shirt, Hilly? You can get the designs at shophillywood.com.
Yay!
And Little Dean will do a dance for you, and you can go shake it up, shake it up, Here, let's get a little bit closer so you guys can like see the detail. Because I know online it's cute. Look at Osric. And there's Demon me with my eyes, and there's Hannah shocked, or Cass, whatever.
And there's Hannah.
Yeah.
I know that we have another one. This one is the lyrics. There we go.
Yay. The Mark of Cain.
Mark
Wow,
of
that's
Cain.
actually true to size.
Yeah. Angels gonna play, demons gonna
And then
hate.
it says Supernatural Parody.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna shake.
Shake.
Shake it.
Shake it up.
Supernatural Parody.
And then there's the Demon's Gonna Hate one also, which
and
is
that
Crowley
has,
and Dean.
Yeah, Crowley and
walking away.
Dean
That one
with the haters gonna hate walk.
That one we just couldn't get made for this, because that was like different colors or something. Like the printing's always kind of weird.
Yeah. ShopHillywood.com. Plug.
Delilah says, would you have wanted to have Bobby in it? Yes.
Why not?
Jim actually wrote us.
Yeah.
And he was like, great video, but I feel like something's missing. And I was like, Jim, you weren't there. It's a sad day. And I'm like, and I think even someone else, I forgot who it was, but there's been like 2 other people that are like, oh, I would have loved. I'm like, you guys weren't there.
Yeah, they weren't at the
Maybe
Vegas
there'll be
one.
a Supernatural Parody Part 2, and we'll have even like the freaking producers, because they deserve something fun too. Because
that would be fun.
they work just as like hard as everyone. Like that, the poor crew, you guys.
Yeah.
Crew people stay up and they stay on set longer, and
they're the hardest workers.
They work really hard. Like I get tired on set because I'm acting, but like I look around, and I'm like, oh boy, that would not be fun.
Yeah, like clean up and tear down.
Here's to the crew who makes Supernatural happen, because
good job,
they
guys.
are awesome. What do you use to edit? We use Adobe Premiere.
Adobe Premiere.
Adobe Premiere. I saw Hilly come up on IMDb.
No, someone said I saw Hilly come up on an IMDb movie that she's going to be in.
Oh,
Is
no,
this true?
Not
true.
That was like years ago, and it was not like I don't even know.
I don't even know.
know.
Sarah says, how do you manage to hide all of your hair?
It's a secret.
It's a lot of work.
It's a secret. And we have TARDIS wigs.
Bigger on the inside.
They're bigger on the inside. So if you guys just search TARDIS wigs up, they should just... Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It was a lot. I kind of told Hilly we need to kind of figure out next time if we need to do this again.
What did Jensen say about Hilly's impression of Dean? All he did was like really just giggle at the beginning when he first saw me. He was like... and then Audrey
really
turned around
giggled.
like looked at him like that's you. And he just started laughing. But he just had nothing but like just praises for it, and that was amazing.
Yeah.
Will you be going to VidCon this year? We are not sure, because the last email they said they're trying to like feature other YouTubers as well, and they're not featuring the same ones, which we feel like a lot of the same ones are going. So if you guys could do us a favor, if you'd like to see us at VidCon, email them and just say I'd really like to see them there, because we're kind of like bummed out if we don't get invited. Because we freaking love VidCon and we've been going there for 3 years. So yeah, if you guys would like to see us there, that'd be awesome. Okay, back to Twitter.
I'm back.
I'm so happy you guys are even, because it's late over there for some of you. This is like Supernatural time, which is sad. I wish there was a new episode on. Any Supernatural parody questions? Let's try to keep it based on Supernatural parody, so that this is like, subject wise we can just stay on the same thing. Chevy's wants to know, was it stressful working on Supernatural parody?
Only for certain things.
Only for certain things, because like some things would fall through at the last minute. Like we had a couple angels and demons drop out at the last minute, and we had to replace them within like 24 hours. So
yeah,
things like that would be stressful.
Yeah, there was a couple things like that made it like oh my gosh, we're like filming tomorrow, but that always happens. Never fails.
Lex wants to know, how long did it take to get all the props and the sets prepped for the shoot? 2 weeks? 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks,
About 2 weeks. And I kept some things from Dean's room. Well, the record player was mine, but I kept like the lamps, and I kept like the blanket, and I kept the futon couch and things like that. Oh, no. The futon couch I think went to my grandpa, because he was looking for furniture.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted furniture for his, like,
he
new
got,
place.
like, Dean's, like, nightstands.
He's like, can I have that, please? I was like, yes, that's fine. Megan wants to know, how was it like filming the Eye of the Tiger scenes, because that was so spot on.
It was a beautiful morning.
That was beautiful morning in Jacksonville, Oregon.
Jacksonville, yeah. We drove into town a little bit for that one to get cars in the background and stuff, because we were so rural. There was like no cars.
That's how I got the bruise. Remember when I tweeted like a big giant bruise, or I Instagrammed it? It's one or the other. I had a huge. That was where it's from, because when I came out and I kept doing that scene, I slipped once and I hit it, and I didn't think much of it because I was just so in the moment. Because my butt was like on the part, like in the car how like the door locks and there's like an ashtray. My butt was on that ashtray because I couldn't reach other than that because I'm too small. So like I was like, I need to be Jensen height, put my butt on ashtray, reach. Like, and so I slipped once and I hit it, and I was like, oh, that kind of smarted. And then that night I was like,
oh, giant
what
bruise.
is this from? Oh my god. Yeah, it's gone now, but it literally took like 3 weeks.
Oh, it took forever to go away.
Callie wants to know, Dean's makeup, how do you do it? A lot of work.
A lot of work.
It's a lot of just playing with your face.
Yeah. And
then plus, like, to help with any character you're pulling off, like, for her, like, I probably couldn't do Cass, because I don't have, my face doesn't even structurally even look slightly like Misha. Like, I see maybe a little bit
mine does.
like, a little bit where I see your brow bone, or I can tell with your nose, like, my nose wouldn't work for Jared, let's just say. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have some sort of aspects. And the best part about playing Dean is I didn't have to change my lips. Or cover my freckles.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And that was amazing, because I hate when my lip shape is wrong, and I hate when I have to cover my own face blemishes. It sucks. Oh crap, I missed it. They said someone asked about the Futurama reference with Osric. Yes, it was. He did it for Lauren in the pink costume. Futurama.
That was funny.
Guys,
I was like, well, we have that in the video now.
Franco wants to know, how do you tweet a question? You follow us on Twitter, Hilly Hindi, Hannah Hindi, and the Hillywood Show, and she's going through them, and I'm trying to keep up with the chat box.
It's just a lot of the same questions. Heidi Graves asks me, is it hot in Cass's trench? When you're dancing, yes.
Didn't you have like 3 layers on?
Yeah, I had a long sleeve white dress shirt, then I had the black long sleeve blazer, and then the trench on top of that. It kept me warm in the morning though in Oregon, I will tell you that. But it's hot when you start dancing in it. Oh, I think that's probably what made my
Oh
shoes fall
my
apart.
god, that was a would you rather question and that sucked. It said, would you rather wear the Demon Dean eye contacts for life or never make a Hillywood video for 10 years?
Never
Oh my
make
god.
a video.
Oh
Because I don't
my
think I'd want
God.
those in my eyes.
Well, I couldn't
for
even-
life?
I couldn't even-
For life.
I
This is 10 years,
Yeah,
okay?
I wouldn't make a video for 10 years because even if I had like, I have contacts in, who would make parody with blackout demon eyes? Hi, I'm trying to play Sleeping Beauty. Look at my eyes. Like, no one would date me. I would never get married. They'd be like, you're possessed. Christine wants to know, Hannah, what were the challenges with directing? For Supernatural Parody.
I know, I'm thinking.
Probably the day with the demons and the angels, because you had to schedule that, I'm guessing.
No.
No?
That was easy, actually.
Was it just the Impala?
Yeah.
Because, like, me and Ozark were trying to, like, not make a scene, because we knew you were, like, super stressed.
I wasn't actually really super stressed. It was more just the fact that I hope we get all the shots.
We could tell you were, like, organized. Like,
yeah,
we were trying to behave.
They did behave, but there was a lot of moments where I was like, Hilly, Ozark! Like, if you guys want to do all these scenes, we need to keep moving.
Especially in the behind the scenes when you were, like, trying to hurry, and that's right when Ozark let a little present for me with farts. And I was like, I don't want to go back in the car. And you're like, get back in the car. And I was like, I don't want to. It's stinky in here. And
I was like, what did I say? I'm like,
well,
you have to.
Yeah, get it. And, like, Drew even said, he's like, get in the car, because we knew, like, the time was running out. And I was like,
sorry. Oh my gosh, guys, really? ShopHillywood.com.
Well, that's good. Make them excited.
No, it's good. I think it's so funny. Like, I wonder how many people, you know what, it's probably just people tuning in or something. Yeah, t-shirts, ShopHillywood.com, and there is a third design along with it as well. There's also autographed photos, but there's a deal going on right now that if you buy 2 Supernatural shirts, they'll come autographed for free. But if you buy all 3, they'll all come autographed, and you're going to get a free autographed photo.
Tab wants to know, how many times did you guys have to stop shooting because people wouldn't stop laughing on set?
You got the giggles, I think.
I got
you and Ozric.
Yeah.
And with Adam. Too.
Adam, yeah. What was with Adam was just...
This. I'm just kind of shake.
Yeah, but that was only 3 scenes. That was only 3 scenes I lost it. I had to do a shimmy with Crowley that was actually edited out, and I couldn't stop laughing because I couldn't see him, and I guess when I can't see people because my contacts are in, they just look funny or blurry, like moving and shimming, and it just looked like this funny blurry man shimming at me. I couldn't keep a straight face. And then when Ozric, it's actually cut out too. This was funny when he was shaking my arms, but we also had a concept where he was just literally trying to shake it off of Dean, like just totally shake it out of him, like shake it off, man. And like I couldn't stop laughing because I was trying so hard to like focus and like be intense, like okay, Dean's gonna be intense, and like every time I go to look, my eyes were like on the ceiling, then he'd shake me, my eyes were like on the floor, then he'd shake me, my eyes were like behind my head, like I physically couldn't do it because he was literally like shaking the crap out of me, like I was getting whiplash, like I couldn't focus. And like we did it like 8 times, and every time I laughed. I don't think we had one solid take. Every time I freaking laughed. I felt so unprofessional. I was like, Ozric, I'm so sorry.
And that's why in our behind the scenes, if you've watched it, Ozric thinks she does it, and she did it. And then she was like, oh, I wasn't laughing, I was just smiling. And it was like, she wasn't like intense like Dean, like this. It was like her face looked so weird because she was trying not to. So it was like a... Like the most strange, like, do you remember what it looked like? It was like,
yeah, because I was trying not to smile, so I was like doing this weird, like, like that. I was just like trying not to laugh, and
he's like, oh, she did a good job. And I was like, yeah, like this.
And then plus the sounds Ozric was making wasn't working.
I know.
Because he was like, because he's like legit shaking my body, which I mean, I'm tiny, but it's like still like he's not that much bigger than me, so it's like it's still like a weight to like shake and do it 12 times, and so it just wasn't working. And the girl who was holding like the reflector board kept laughing, and I'm like, this is just a bad time for this scene, and I'm just gonna keep laughing.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how nice was the cast?
12.
Like, yeah.
45.
14.
99. 100.
A million?
A million?
2 million views?
As nice as our views.
No, they were super nice. Like, they came in, like, excited, wanted to meet people. Like, they're all about the fans.
Kara wants to know, what was the process of recreating the scenes from the show? Even the expressions were perfect. Thank you so much.
Gosh, thank you.
With regards to expressions, I think it's just kind of like a studying, and then it's just kind of like a gamble. Like, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, then you don't. Because it's like, I can only try so hard, like, because I'm not Jensen. You know what I mean? And with regards to recreating it, it's just knowing how to execute the scene.
Yeah. You have to...
Which Rob did flawless, by the way.
I know.
We were like, hey, so Tim kind of like raises his eyebrows. He's like this? And I was like, that's perfect. How are you doing that? It's amazing, Rob.
God, it was so funny. Oh, I think somewhere in our blooper reel, I don't even know if we caught it. No, I don't think we caught it on behind the scenes. But when we were shooting Rob's hair scene where his hair was flying,
fan had a malfunction.
Well, we had hay on the set. So I'm thinking what happened.
I think a chicken walked past.
Yeah. Something happened. And we went, okay, air. And like, all of a sudden, it was like this chunk of like, hay or something.
It wasn't hay.
It looked like dust or feathers.
Feathers and like a dust bunny just like got like sucked in, and then all of a sudden all this junk was like in his beard.
It like shot out and it was like we were like, whoa, what's that? And he was like, what just happened? And we were like, I don't know. Like something just came out of the fan. Like it was the weirdest thing.
All I said was like, I'm like, can someone coop up those chickens or something? Because it was like, it literally sounded and it like,
it was like, book.
It was like, like a cannon, like, and it just was like on Rob. But I don't know if he remembers that, but I just thought it was hilarious.
No, he remembered it because we shot again, and at one point he was doing this, and like something else shot out. Like there was something in the fan, and it was like, and like and he was just like, he kept going, and I was like, that was good. I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. And he was like, did you know another thing just shot out at me? And
I think a lot of people didn't know, unless you watched my diary camera, was that all Rob had to do was go like this in his coat, and I just made it all bloody, and I put like effects on it, and when he held it, it just looked like a nub. And even Ostrich didn't even know. He's like, was that? I thought that was like a piece.
He's like, oh, that's your hand?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He just goes back into this position. Yeah, it was his hand, his little fist.
Oh my gosh. You guys' questions are like making us like so happy right now. You guys are cheering up our day.
All right, 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
We might go over, depending.
Hold on. Something about William Shatner. I missed it. Yeah, William Shatner.
Have you ever met Jensen and Jared? Madison.
Go watch the parody.
We've met everybody. Mm-hmm. It's okay. We still love you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. Let's see if I've got anything new.
There's a lot of new.
But they're kind of the same question. I want to make sure I can try to fit in everyone's different questions. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is insane. Oh my gosh, how fun is this? This is from Cherry Loves Dean. If you guest starred on Supernatural, what characters would you want to play?
Oh
Example,
my frick.
Angels, demons, blah, 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 blah.
Oh my frick. That'd be so fun. Oh my gosh, can you guys imagine? No, well, we would just be happy because we love filmmaking. What would you want to do? I think I know.
I want a lead role.
Like, you would want to be a continued guest
yes,
star.
a continued guest
star. I saw some posts on Tumblr. Like, at first I was like, when someone was asking us, like, oh, if you like, I've gotten that question before. I just haven't responded. I'm like, oh, maybe a demon. But then, like, someone, like, wrote on Tumblr, and they're like, petition that if there's ever like, a scene where, like, the boys become women for a day, they're like, like, petition that Hilly plays Dean. And I was like, that would be so much fun. That would be
awesome.
Like,
oh my god, can I get cast as a girl?
Like, can you imagine, like, how fun would that be?
That would be so cute. Oh my god.
That would be, like, I would have so much fun.
That would be, like, a really cute throwback because the fans made Supernatural Parody so big.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That would be so
What do you
cute
guys
to
think?
tie
If
in.
there was an episode where the boys had, or where Dean or one of them had to be like a girl, that like I could maybe play the part. That'd be really fun.
That would be cool.
But how can we get Osric involved? It's just like, hi, I look like Kevin. Oh, I don't know.
Or
That would be fun.
they just transported to Kevin.
That'd be so much fun. Anyway, we never know. And we're just happy with what we have. If more opportunities open from this, then praise the Lord. But we are just so thankful for what we have. And we can't thank you guys enough. Because, the video is a video. But without you guys watching it, it would go nowhere. So, without the cast and without you guys, like, we owe you everything. We owe you so many hugs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can only imagine if we were at a Supernatural convention, like, how many people we would want to hug because of what you guys have done for us. And that you're still watching the video. Can we try to get the video by, like, 2.5 hits by, like, maybe tomorrow? Because, like, that would be a week. That would be exactly a week.
That'd be
if you
awesome.
guys could try to make the views go up to 2.5 by tomorrow, oh my gosh, that would freaking rock my socks. Someone goes, petition started. Yay!
Ginger Drawing says, are there any inside jokes from the parody?
I
Oh,
have to swing from the shin. Sorry, Osric's not here to comply.
Yeah.
And also, what is there? Oh, Gold Rush.
Oh, that's the song. Gold Rush.
And then there's the, look out, there's a bay.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know if you remember that one.
I remember that. That was the first
bay.
one. I'm gonna
walk my way. Gonna walk my way. Yeah, there's inside jokes that we're never gonna understand.
You wouldn't understand.
Oh yeah, and then when I was like, Hannah, does my legs look okay? And Osric was like, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then Chuck was like, here, put the marker. And he like flopped it. I was like, what's going on? Oh, where's the pizza? Someone says.
Yeah, where's the pizza? That was in it.
All right.
5 minutes.
Well, give him a moment. If we're still talking.
No, I know. I'm just saying 5 minutes. Well, it's actually 6.
2.5 million equals bloopers. I'm not sure. We're thinking 3 million or 2.5 million means a meetup in LA, which
I don't know.
Which would be like a screening of the parody, a Q&A with us, and it would be like a big gathering of Supernatural Hillywood fans. If we can maybe make 2.5 or 3 million. Do you think you guys could do that? Say yes. Say yes. Shake it off.
Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up.
Someone says, call Osric and put him on speaker and tell him your inside jokes. I can't. Osric's in like...
Isn't he out of the country right now?
No, I just talked... He said he was going to Poland or...
Yeah. We're
Is
not
it
calling
Poland?
him. He's out of the country.
I think it's Poland. It's either Switzerland or Poland. It's one or the other.
Wow. He's a traveling man. I'm looking at questions.
Chuck, do you mean God? No. Chuck is our photographer's name.
Oh, yeah.
People probably think we're like talking about Robin like character-wise. No.
No,
Chuck is our photographer. Oh, they said yes. Yes, we will try. Oh, you guys.
Yay.
We should do this every Wednesday because we have no more Supernatural episodes. So we should just come on here and talk about Supernatural Parody and answer more of your questions about it. Because I think you guys have like so many questions and we feel so bad we can't answer all of them. But at least you guys are watching, and we try to comment back on our YouTube.
Yeah, we do try. Oh my gosh, it's Yuki. She asked, how did it feel to see your video be the first search result on Google for Supernatural?
Freaking nuts.
That was nuts. Because it stayed up.
For like 3 days.
That was you guys. I was like, how is this possible? What is happening?
The fact still, like, in the morning, the fact that we wake up and our feed is just, like, this much of, like, hey, I'm watching Supernatural. I've just seen it for the first time. Like, I don't know how you guys are doing it, but just you alone, like, even when you don't think you matter or you don't count, that view that you just watched this morning or that view that you just watched while you were waiting for this live stream is what's making the numbers grow. Like, every time you share it with a friend or every time you post on your Facebook, that's 5 more views. But there's, like, millions of you doing this at the same time.
Yeah.
And so that's what's been so incredible is just, like, we feel so much love from the SPN and Hillywood family. It's, like, ridiculous. Like, I can't...
Oh, my gosh. Like, what was it? The
I
Facebook.
can't.
Supernatural Facebook.
Yeah. Oh
that is insane.
Okay, so the people over at the Supernatural Social Network are like my best friends forever because they have been doing so much for our video. Because it's not even like an official video. Like, yeah, we're signed up with CW. We approved this. It was like they tweeted it and then they posted it on their CW Tumblr page.
I know.
And then they posted it on their Facebook and then they reblogged our 2.5 million. And I'm like, I wrote them and I'm like, you guys, can we send you some like stuff because we feel like we need to thank you with all the things. So we're gonna send them a little gift because
that they didn't need to do that. That was awesome.
Never have we parodied a show where everyone's on board. Like the whole cast, the social networks. Who hasn't seen it? Had like the ones that we just. I mean, who hasn't tweeted it? I know Jared, but Jared's trying to get some rest because he's exhausted, poor thing. But hopefully, once it gets to Jared, we'll hear what he had to say about it. Because I think he's the only one that we haven't heard, like, feedback yet. Yeah. But, Jared, get better.
Yeah.
Hopefully, to shake it off makes you smile.
Yeah.
It makes you jig because everyone looks great and the cast looks
his
awesome.
beanie swooshing should get him smiling.
Yeah.
With that silky hair.
Yes.
My goodness, I'm like, L'Oreal.
What's your guys' favorite scenes? That we're curious. What's your favorite? Oh, how about this? Instead of telling us here, why don't you, after this feed is over, go on the video itself and say, I was a part of the Supernatural Parody live stream, and say, this is my favorite part of the parody. So then we'll know for sure that you were a part of this and you were involved, and we'll try to comment back and interact that way, because that would be a lot of fun. So again, go after this is over, go to the Supernatural Parody, watch it again, have fun, and then say, I was a part of the Supernatural Parody live stream, this is my favorite part. And then we can like talk to you guys.
Then we can see who is all
we can continue
on.
We can continue our conversation with you, because we like to feel connected with the people who go over and beyond to get involved with, like, Q&A.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I keep seeing questions. The T-shirts.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's all on my Twitter feed.
Really?
And I saw
Shop Hillywood.
ShopHillywood.com. And the other question is, yes, we ship worldwide. So, ow.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. So, yes, you can purchase these T-shirts, ShopHillywood.com. There is another design, and there is a deal going on that you can get some free autographs and a free photo if you purchase a so-and-so whatever amount.
I think we can only stay on for like 10 to 15 more minutes, because we have quite a bit to do with regards to galleries and graphics and promotion. But we just feel like there's a lot of you watching right now, so we're going to try our best. Maybe it'll be shorter, but we're going to try our best to stay on as long as we can. Oh, you guys are so cute. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to keep up with everything, but I feel like Oh, there's one. Cool. True Calling He already wrote Asylum Rogue Events and said, can the Hillywood show come please?
That would be cool.
Yeah, you guys email them too, though.
I'm not sure how played our teaser trailer, actually.
Yeah.
We were reached out. How do you say it? They reached out to us, but before the parody was out, saying, "Do you have anything? Do you have anything?" And at that time, we were working on a teaser trailer, so we sent it, and we heard from a couple fans that, if you were there, I don't know, but that people were going nuts just over the Impala.
They just played it at All Hell Breaks Loose as well.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that you guys like started dancing and was like jumping around and having fun. And I was like, I want to be there. I want to experience this.
I was really bummed that nobody recorded the reaction.
They did. One girl did, but it was like towards the end. But I was like, I just wish we could go on stage and say thank you to everybody and hug, like all hug at the same time.
I like to hear people's reaction. I think that's the most satisfaction. It's just seeing everybody have a good time.
Yeah.
Not just like not knowing.
Okay, Kara wants to know, how many times have you watched the parody since making it? I'm currently at 195 times. Holy crap. You just won like all the awards.
That's a lot. I don't know how many times we actually have watched it.
We're at 2.3 million views right now. So we're trying to get to 2.5 by tomorrow. Eek, I'm not sure, but hopefully we can get really close, because tomorrow will be a 1-week anniversary for Supernatural Parody that you guys have been shaking it off for a whole week.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So let's try to do that if you guys can. Email all conventions ever. Yay! Yeah, email the ones that you're going to this year. If you'd like to see us there. No, maybe not. But
Yes.
we would love to be. And we probably, like I said, we probably cosplay just for the fun of it on one of the days at least.
Courtney says, when is the reaction video winner going to be announced?
Next weekish.
Hopefully soon.
We have to go through all the videos still. We don't want to leave anybody out.
We kind of have to keep reviewing to just be sure that we make it fair, and we did go through all the videos. So,
how did you guys audition the angels and the demons in Supernatural Parody?
Actually, they're dancers that are friends of friends, so I trust friends of friends.
Mm-hmm.
But I did do personal casting on who I wanted for angels or demons. So, and Hilly said I did a good job. Crusader
wants to know, in the upcoming season, Hilly could play the female version of the Winchesters with the darkness coming. What? All of a sudden, that's what it is. The smoke cloud leaves. Dean's a woman.
It's Hilly.
It's Hilly. And I'm like, what happened, Sam? Oh my god, I would die. I would be laughing so hard. But that would be like super dedication. Like you'd have to go on set and like freaking study everything, and you'd say, how would you deliver that line?
Well, who knows if he would even be there. He'd probably be like, sayonara, break time.
Oh my gosh. No.
No, stay, I need you.
Like how I was directing Osric, I'm like, Jared does the throat thing when he's when he's like about to cry, when he gets emotional, he has like the talented Adam's apple, and it's like he does that I'm gonna cry movement.
Up and down, up and down.
That's really hard to do. Like if you guys if you ever feel like you're gonna cry and like your throat goes cray cray, like he has that down mastered pretty good. And I was like,
what is that?
Osric, like you need to get that down. And he's like, oh yeah. Twist ending with Dean as a woman. We'd love to meet all you guys right now. I wish we could be in person. I wish we could like do this in person and like have like a little sleepover and do nothing but eat ice cream and talk about things like this all day. We could do that stuff on my Twitter and Tumblr and Facebook for now, because there's no other way of doing it. Oh, come to Toronto. I want to come to Toronto.
We have to be invited, but we want to go everywhere.
Hilly and Hindi. Her name's Hannah.
My name is Hannah. Our last name's Hindi, though. You were close. I'm Hannah.
April says, what was your reaction when the cast started tweeting out the parody?
Like I said, it didn't feel real. We didn't know. I mean, I know we did. We like got really excited. We were like, oh my god. That means that not only did Jared Jensen and Richard like it, but so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so.
And plus,
everybody liked it.
Yeah, and plus, like, I think some of them have actually posted it more than once. Like, I think Travis has posted more than once. I think Mark posted it more than once. Sebastian. Matt, I think, has, like, retweeted some of our things. Like, that means a lot. Like, that means truly a lot.
And Samantha was posting, like,
Samantha,
articles.
Lauren, Timothy, and Rob got on this, feud about who's the better Kane. And then plus it meant a lot to us because, Jensen told us in person what he thought, not person, Skype, of like what he thought about it in his reflections, but that he actually tweeted it as well. It was just like an extra gesture of showing us that he really did truly love it. And that meant everything to us. So we're just so thankful to the cast. We're so thankful to you guys. We are beyond excited how well the video is doing, and it's only because of you. We're not going to take any of that credit because it's only because of you and the cast. And we're just beyond. This really makes us feel happy. I can't tell you enough. Like, because I think personally, like, I think some of you guys are just like, oh yeah, they don't ever struggle. They're super happy-go-lucky chicks. But
oh my god,
we stress, we worry, we're kind of insecure. We don't know what's going to happen next. Like, that's always been our lives. Like, we're just like, we know, this might open up, this might close down. We might have YouTube tomorrow, we might not have YouTube tomorrow. We might have 1 million subscribers and all of you unsubscribe. Like, we never want to feel super confident, like, yeah, this is what we do and we're great. It's like, no, we're not. We might not be great. You know what I mean?
The moments that you start thinking anything like that, it'll come down. So everything closes.
Yeah.
So it's,
with you guys, you know, sending us fan art, writing us emails, tweeting, retweeting,
sharing it
just
with your friends,
messaging us. Like, I can't tell you how happy that personally makes us, because we do have our stressful days and our kind of like, well, we don't know, like, you know, how they're going to take this. Are people going to like it? And I just want to say thank you. And please keep it up, because I hope we cheer you up at the same time, because yes, you inspire us. Or no, yes, we inspire you, but you inspire us to keep going.
Because if you didn't say anything, we would stop.
Oh, someone says, I'll never unsubscribe. You guys have gotten us to 820,000 subscribers.
I know.
What? Like that?
It's like nuts. It's nuts.
Before we started, we had 750, and now it's 820. And if you guys can even help us get closer to the 1 million subscribe mark, like, what even?
Oh my God, I know.
That'd be crazy.
I was like, what happened? Like, it was within that first day, I was like, we jumped up like 12,000 subscribers. I was like, that, like, oh my God, what?
Oh, they're like, we're going to nominate you for the Teen Choice Awards.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
That'd be cute. But anyway, this has been so much fun. And again, thank you from the bottom of our heart. Go comment on Supernatural Parody right now as this ends, if I even know how to stop the feed. Hopefully I know how. And tell us what your favorite part is, and that you are a part of the live stream for Supernatural. And stay tuned to our Facebooks and our Twitters, because we'll be tweeting more pictures and photos and maybe a blooper reel once we hit the 3 million or 4 million mark. And then also, once we hit the 3 million mark, we're going to try to have a meetup in like LA or someplace fun, so that we can meet you guys and like celebrate the parody and have like a little party for it. So thanks from the bottom of our hearts. We love you. Looking forward to talking with you guys more on more of our social networks. We'll keep reblogging and retweeting and just loving you guys, and keep shaking it off. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Okay, I don't know how to start the stream.
Can
we turn the music back on?
Let's turn the music. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I know how to do this. Change audio. Oh, here we go. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Keep enjoying the video. This isn't the end. We have lots of bonus things coming.
Bye.
Bye. Shake it off.